Yeah.
Fan of the Hodaki Big Show podcast? Make sure you check out more from Jay, Smike and Keezy on their Instagram at Hodaki Big Show or tune into them 4 to 7 every weekday on Radio Hodaki. Thanks, mate.
Oh, that was a perfect opportunity for you there, Jace.
You fellas all right, are you?
Yeah, thanks, mate.
We're just trying to bring some life to the studio, Jace.
Fucking hell.
Really?
I'm actually pretty pissed, if I'm honest, fellas.
Drunk?
Nah, not really. I had my weigh-in this morning.
Thought you were saying my wife.
My wife. I'm finished.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm all over.
Great, mate.
So I went and had some lunch. I had, because I've eaten the same thing every day for 7 weeks, so I had some oysters.
Oh,
Hey.
how good.
Well, they were pretty good, but they were also room temperature, and the room was pretty warm.
Right, okay, so that, yeah.
So that didn't thrill me, to be honest.
You prefer them chilled?
Oh, I was concerned about the warmth,
Sure.
because warmth equals disease when it comes to shellfish. Still nice, but no lemon. Didn't have any lemon with
Pepper?
them. No pepper.
Okay.
They had some kind of their stuff on there, but it wasn't.
Sounds like a letdown.
It was a bit of a letdown.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, yeah.
Yeah. How many? Half dozen?
Got a dozen.
Oh, a dozen?
Between 3 of us, but one of them only had 2. So I got 5, which is pretty good.
Yeah, nice.
I only need 3 or 4 and I'm happy.
Oh, I could do a couple of dozen.
Oh,
Easy.
sorry. Eyebrows. 24 oysters you could do. Easy.
Fuck yes, I could do 50 easy.
Oh, my God. Eyebrows. We are doing this.
Totally, bring them on.
Really?
I could eat oysters all day long.
Eyebrows.
All
But
day
5,
long.
that's pretty good, Maggie. 5's good.
That was good enough. And then there was, what else was there? A ceviche, which was very heavy on the avocado.
Okay,
Which to
not
me,
happy about
ceviche
that.
should be. To me, it was like a guacamole that had fish in it.
No,
Yeah.
no, that's wrong.
It was wrong.
I didn't even know they had avocado in them.
Ceviche.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
No,
it
yeah.
does because it's Mexican.
Don't
and
really
Spanish.
dig Mexican food myself.
Oh, I love it.
So good.
What else was there? There was a good charred collie. There was it was nice, but I got there early. I got there on time, actually, is what I did. Every
Yeah.
other bastard was late, which is fine. And I had, my first drink in 7 weeks, I had a margarita.
Jeez.
Straight into it.
Don't
Damn,
spare
girl.
the horses.
A margarita, and then I had a glass of bubbles with oysters.
Nice.
That's a good accompaniment. Yeah, and that was me. And then I went home for a 40-minute nap.
Yeah. How you feeling now?
Brand new.
Yeah.
That's-
After this coffee, I'll be brand new.
My wife said to me this morning, actually. No, not this morning, this afternoon. She said, I said, Christ, I'm so over being tired. She said, go and have a nana nap. And I said, I just can't do nana naps.
Have you tried?
No, not really.
See?
But what I find, when I have done them, they've fucked me. I
long.
wake up and I just go, oh, and I feel awful.
Too
Yeah,
long.
we'll have another go. Yeah, it's if you go too long. You can't do an hour, but you can do if you do 20 to 30 minutes, I reckon, and that is good. Like, I was tired because I also woke up at 4 o'clock this morning,
Right.
so I was absolutely rooted after 2 drinks. I was exhausted.
Yeah. It's time to call it a day.
Yeah, I was like, I'm going now. I'm going to go for a nap. And but yeah, 2 drinks, and I felt sweet. And it was only 2 drinks in about 2.5, 3 hours. Happy days.
50 durries.
Somebody there was vaping. Somebody had a vape. Didn't go near that.
Yeah,
Nice.
I mean, that's easy to
It
resist.
is easy,
eh?
that. Yeah.
Vaping doesn't interest me. I don't want to suck on someone's vape.
No.
Speaking of delicious, Mogi, you
Got
missed
some
out.
ciggies.
No, you missed out on the free pizza here that we got delivered. And
I can't eat it anyway, though, can I?
Old Keezy. God almighty.
Wait.
Free. It's like ding, ding, ding. And they opened it up and it was like, "Roar." I mean, from my perspective, Keezy, 3 pieces in 5 minutes.
Right. So what I take from the story is that you, Jay, said 3 pieces in 5 minutes.
Didn't touch it, mate.
Bullshit.
It had some, what was it, Keezy? You
Oh,
said
you
a
tell me, fella.
A hollandaise or something. And I
It
was
was
like,
a brick-
"Roar." I'm not.
It was a
if you-
breakfast pizza, so it had hash brown, mushroom, bacon, and hollandaise. It was delicious. But I was full, so I only had 1 bit. Jay said like 3. You know how he
Where's
be.
it? Oh, don't say where it's from, but that's like it's not fucking pizza.
Nah,
Man. What the fuck is that?
Yum.
I mean, it is probably yum.
Mogi,
It
who
is
do you
probably
believe?
yum.
Do you believe I had 3 pieces, or do you believe Keezy had 3
Honestly,
pieces?
the amount you bullshit about Keezy, I think it was you that had 3 pieces.
You're correct. The answer is it was actually Pugs who had 3 pieces because he wasn't full like me and Jace were.
Right.
The Hodaki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keezy. The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Jace, you full. Have you had your sandwich today?
You know what I had today? I had a lovely rice bowl.
Oh, yeah.
I told you about this the other day. There's this great little shop just 50 metres from my house, which I never go to.
Like a katsu bowl.
Yes, kind of like that, with 2 big rice balls and a salad and grilled, crumbed chicken with a beautiful dressing on
So,
it.
yes, a katsu bowl, yeah.
Yeah, so good, man.
Yum.
And I was bloated at the end of it. But that's because my body's not used to me eating it that much at that time. Well, when I say that much, it's like that big.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, for everybody at home, that's about the size of 3 basketballs.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. So that was very nice.
What time do you have that?
Midday?
Oh, yeah, about lunchtime.
Yeah, lunchtime.
Yeah.
Yeah. Makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Didn't eat anything before that, of course.
Nah, you hadn't eaten for years.
Yeah. Well, I don't do from midnight till dawn.
Yeah,
You know,
right.
and
I've
then
started-
from dawn till midday.
I've started.
That leaves a 6-hour gap.
Do you guys ever fast?
Now I've started looking at this because I'm just bored with my life, so I'm trying to do all these things.
So I'm experimenting with because I've
done the 16 and 8.
Yeah, so nothing
Yeah.
that hard out. Oh, it's probably quite similar actually. Yeah. So you don't eat for 16 hours a day. From when you go to sleep, you wake up. You don't eat till what, like 2?
Well, I would do it earlier, so I would have my last meal at 4,
Right.
so that I could
Burn as much as possible.
eat at 10,
Yeah.
I do it.
or actually, what would that be? 8 a.m.
I do it inadvertently. I don't do it
You do it
deliberately.
anyway, yeah.
Because I finish eating. I never generally eat beyond 8 o'clock, and then I don't eat generally till like midday.
Yes. And so now that is what's been going around for ages. So I've done that, and I found that was pretty good, and that the fat would burn off you pretty good.
Because that's what I'm doing at the moment. I've just started.
Yeah.
Yesterday, I was
it's
like,
worth it
yeah.
if you're exercising, and
Yeah.
if you can exercise in that in your fasting period,
Which
I
is
found it
straight
worked
away.
better. Yeah.
And also, I'm now
He's
having.
been doing it for a day.
Yes, I've had a black coffee. I used to have milk in it, and it was like, don't put milk in it because it breaks your fast. So just have the black coffee.
Coffee's got no calories.
Well, in
Or 1 calorie.
that case, I'm not fasting because I usually have 2 coffees in that period.
No, coffee's fine. Well, have you got milk in it?
Yeah, one of them I
that
have milk.
fucks it,
I have.
yeah.
I
And
have
how
a
many sugars?
I have a flat white with 1 sugar in the morning.
See, that's
and
fucked
then,
it.
and then a long black,
Yeah.
and then an iced coffee at midday.
You're stuffing your face, you fat.
Yeah, I am.
So close.
So that's the fasting there has been. Now there's the new fasting that's come out.
Oh, yeah?
And there's a 7-day water fast. So you don't have anything except for water for 7 days.
Fuck off.
What at all?
Straight up.
No
straight
way.
up. And there is another one where people are sort of, I've seen the 72 hours is the new standy. And all you have is water, and you might have at the evening it'll be a lemon water, which varies it up. So the thinking behind it is, and it's something that I would consider doing if there was more research put into it than Dana White saying, than Dana White going, doctors reckon, which is not enough for me.
No.
I want a doctor to say, definitely this is what happens.
And that sort of stuff, it's like no booze, no ciggies and shit. I'm not doing that.
Well, the
you know?
thing, but you already do that. Oh, as well as on top of.
Yeah, on top
Well,
of that.
no, but there's a health reason for it if it's true. So the reason for it is your body goes into a state of
Shock.
effectively, but it burns off its weaker cells. So those cells are most likely to be vulnerable to turn into cancer cells or dementia cells or any of that. So it means you're less likely to get those things: heart disease, dementia, and cancers. So that's
Right.
the health.
Apparently.
Funnily enough,
Apparently.
I heard, I don't know if you guys have heard this, I was watching something the other day, zombie cells, which are kind of, I think, those cells that you mentioned that you burn off.
Right.
All talking about getting rid of zombie cells. They're
So they
kind of
lie there
dying,
dormant.
dormant kind of
Right.
shit cells that you don't need.
So it's a nice idea. And so anyway, there was before and after of old mate Dana White, and heaps of people do it. But yeah, he looks like you shred right up, and he said you feel amazing doing it. Like you would think your energy would fade, but it actually increases because your body, I think, goes into a state of emergency and increases the amount of energy you've got because you are put into hunter mode and you need to get more food.
Right.
So I like the idea of it, but as I say, I don't know if I'll be going to Dana White for all my medical information.
Yeah, nah. Like, it's hard enough what I'm doing, black coffee morning, and then don't eat lunch till like 1:30 or 2, and then have dinner at 7 or 8.
Yeah, and the three pieces of pizza in between.
And you can eat whatever you want in that 6-hour period, but I found that you didn't really.
Yeah.
You could, but you weren't super hungry.
Nah.
You weren't gorged
Of course, your stomach would shrink.
It does.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's what I'm trying now for 3 weeks until, to be honest, it's Christmas party season, so it's going to be a complete waste of time.
Yeah.
Like tomorrow,
You'll be right, and it gets easier and easier.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
And it gets, like, you definitely get results if you're doing the gym at the same time.
Yeah. So what, do you gym straight away in the morning?
I would, yeah.
Yeah,
because then your body is drawing on your fat reserves instead of whatever you've eaten. Yeah.
What do you reckon, Jace?
Go hard, Keezy.
Good. Yeah, good.
Get into it, mate.
Yeah?
I always do the gym in the morning. Early morning. Well, not early. 9.
You were quite early this morning. Was it 8? Or
No,
yesterday?
9.
Yeah, right.
And that's never with any food in my belly. It's probably stupid.
Get on your back, bud.
Such a bad
But because my body's used to not having food in my body at that time, it's not an issue.
Yeah. And,
What's that?
Your Hodaki Big Show Keezy word of the day is
fasting.
send all 5 to the Hodaki Big Show on Instagram and your cell phone number. We could call you Monday with a prize pack. Follow us, Mr. Mike Minogue, 40J, Chris Key and Zed, and the Big Show.
Dudes.
Call me Pugs, our producer too. Forgot about him.
Thanks, mate.